Welcome, everyone. It's good to be back. I was on vacation for a bit. Been spreading myself thin among a lot of different projects, but I wanted to get back to this before letting too much time pass. Chula is streaming as well. Yes, I know. If I, depending on who finishes first, I'm gonna try to get better about remembering to raid my friends and family when I'm done with things. So I'll check at the end instead of just cutting everything off. Excuse me. But welcome, everyone. Welcome. One placeholder. Kadu, who already had to go, but look forward to you watching this later. Streaming McLurky. Jaws icon holder. Fredge. Demon8370. Nom Nom Freshman. Purple's the best. First time chat from Cat Red. Hello. Nice to see you here. Genuinely been waiting for this so much. It's been 24 years. I do keep these well spaced out, it seems. Yeah. That's the other thing also. There's been this glut of games I want to play that's come out after quite a while with very little. Since the last one of these I think the last time I streamed this, I was like, oh, that's right. Hades 2 is coming out soon. And obviously Hades 2 did come out, and I've played a bunch of Hades 2. I'm nearly finished with it. I'm grinding through, you know, the quote-unquote post-game to try and complete stuff and get the epilogue, and I might actually go for 100% Steam achievements on that. It's not usually a goal I chase, but it seems manageable, doable, so we'll see if I have the patience to get through the RNG of waiting for, you know, certain scenes to trigger and stuff. I still have to play Silksong. That's gonna be soon, I imagine. I was taking a break, waiting a little longer for that one, because I only recently played Hollow Knight, and going straight into Silksong after that felt like it would be too much of a good thing. Yeah, Silksong. I still want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Still have Chained Echo. Yeah. Oh, man, there's the new Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah. There's a lot. Oh, Tetrunes, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Outer Wilds really brings people out. Or wilds. So, let's refresh our... Oh, let me get my notes out. Let's see if I can find them in here. Pretty sure it's in this one. Make sure that I have that handy. No, I don't think it's in this section. Ha! I've got notes from when I was playing Myst in here. Gears 240-221. Ship, October 11th, 1984, 10:04 a.m. January 17, 12:07, 5:46 a.m. Yeah, that's the planetarium stuff from Myst. I made an attempt to play Myst as an adult, maybe a year or two ago. I couldn't quite make it work. I got a little too stuck a little too early and got discouraged. I was trying to do it without a guide. And, you know, solved some puzzles, and made some progress in the overworld, but I couldn't actually get even a single one of the ages unlocked. Myst kind of defeated me. Okay, here we go. Here's my notes page for this game. Yeah, looks like last time I was writing down directions to go through the little, cavern to the settlement that's getting, buried under sand. Would you believe me if I told you this was a good game? I do believe you. You don't have to convince me. I'm already aware. Okay, we got our notebook handy if we need to make notes. Set this. I need to clear off space on my desk. Okay, so let's quickly... this first loop, I'm not even gonna bother doing stuff necessarily. I need to make a pit stop to just look at the game's in-game Pepe Sylvia red string board to review what we have learned so far. We've delved reasonably deep into, like, 1 or 2 areas, but there's still whole planets we haven't really visited or properly explored yet. So, let's take a gander, shall we? Got a whole bunch of new stuff, because we didn't, like, really go and update this mid-session last time. Yeah, we managed to get into that anglerfish fossil room. Let me bring this a little closer. I think... yeah, and let me know how volume levels are for you. So... Okay, a green exclamation point is new stuff. So, we learned a little more about the quantum moon. I think we saw the quantum moon once. We haven't yet logged when it is where to allow us to, you know, go straight to it if we want to explore it. Yeah, and it appears it's only... I'm not quite sure, like, I was gonna say, it's only visible if you're looking at it. But that's, like, just how objects work in general. But yeah, it clearly, it obeys the same laws as the wacky things that move when you're not looking at them. So it may be that its position and location actually is determined by where you look at what time. So when I revisit this, I'm gonna need to, like, probably do a couple times of just looking around a bunch to try and establish where it is and when, depending on how I interact with it. Might be a form of quantum mechanics. Can I zoom in? Yeah, here we go. Okay, quantum moon. Right. They built the... That's right. Okay, so the thing on the Addle Rock is supposed to locate this, but it doesn't fucking work. It just points in all the directions at all the times. Probably because its position, you know, it's a Heisenberg uncertainty thing where it's, like, not in a specific place unless you happen to look in the right place at the right time. Sun station. Right. Yeah. So this is the closest thing we have to a lead on the main plot, quote-unquote, that we found some writings that were like, I think we should build a sun station to power this thing. Hang on, if we fuck it up, it's gonna blow up the sun. Seems relevant to our current predicament. Presumably, learning more about this is going to be a main focus of the game. And ultimately, the victory condition is going to be figuring out what this is, where they built it, and when, and how we need to interact with it to make it not blow up the sun. So there's this other thing we found. I'm sure it's got an entry in here, somewhere. We found they had observed a weird time discrepancy. One of their teleporters teleported them actually a fraction of a second back in time when it moved them in space. So I think the fun way they could go with this is if the way we solve the game is we exploit that effect on a more extreme level to go back in time and stop them from building the thing that blows up the sun or something like that. I could see that being the case. Or maybe they're just going to use the time travel as a way to give us a way to get somewhere faster than we normally could in order to interact with it before something else happens. That's probably simpler. Maybe that'll be it. But, like, there's no way we're not gonna exploit the time travel loophole somehow. There's no reason they would exposit that and then have it be like, oh yeah, that's a quantum weird thing, but there's no way to make use of it ever. It does no practical consequence. Several large nomad towers form a ring around the Ash Twins equator. Right, I remember these. The White Hole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project, which is what they were debating building the Sun Station to power. We have some unfinished business on the Ash Twin. In the end, the main challenge of that place appears to be get there ASAP to go into that deepest part to get to, there's like a laboratory there that's one of the first things to get buried. And I established that this was the case and where generally I needed to go to try to get there, but like they fucking pranked me because you go into the tunnel and it's like, oh, well, I'll follow the power cable back, and then the power cable like goes through a place you can't fit or something. So I'm assuming that that's the thing I could do if I were willing to run it a bunch of times to really figure out where I need to go and get really good at getting there fast. But I don't really want to just like hard focus on that and spend an unknowable amount of time trying to get that one thing when there's huge swaths of the game I haven't even looked at from a surface level yet. Right, okay, this is the city. We've explored, as far as I know, everything in the city except for that. Like, we found the anglerfish and stuff. Yeah, crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge. I don't remember where that is, but sure, that's a thing that happened. Right, yeah, this is what we found out. This game that they were playing in the little space we had to sneak into. Right, we learned there are 3 escape pods that crashed. This doesn't say where the others were. I thought it did say where we originally found this. I guess escape pod 2 is the one we've already interacted with. I thought it said where the other 2 were, but I can't remember offhand. I guess I should have written that down. But that's a lead we can follow. There's a huge Nomai city just to the north of Rebek's campsite. Okay. Is Rebek one of the guys we've met yet? I don't remember. Interloper. Yeah, I haven't done anything with the interloper yet. Huge cylindrical structure. I recalled a Nomai shuttle from the Oh, okay, so that's the... I don't quite remember where this is. This was on... Maybe this was on the Ash... Or not the Ash Twin, the Ember Twin... Whatever, the planet I was on last time. Yeah, we found the shuttle. And press Y. Oh, thank you. Okay, I see. Cool. Yeah, the high energy lab is the place I was trying to get. And they were doing the time travel research here. Okay, yeah, put me back in here. Let's look at other green exclamation points. Esker's camp. Were you the guy on Brittle Hollow? No, that's the guy on the moon. Okay, Rebek's camp is bottom of the crossroads. Okay, that's the guy in Brittle Hollow. Okay. Been to Brittle Hollow. We still know someone... There's something else on Timberhearth we can go look for. The harmonica signal. Yeah, there's more shit on Brittle Hollow that we haven't figured out either, also. Was that the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Yeah. Okay. So there's lots of stuff we can do. But I think it makes the most sense to just keep going to places we've never, like, explored at all. And just, see what more we can turn up. So we've checked out the Hourglass Twins. I don't remember finding anything on the Ash Twin. We're on Timberhearth. We looked at Addle Rock first. We looked at Brittle Hollow. Don't think we've looked at Hollow's Lantern. We haven't gone to Giant's Deep yet. We briefly looked at Dark Bramble, and I couldn't figure out how to, like, do anything there, but there's clearly more shit there. And there's the Interloper. And there's various moons that we haven't looked at. You know, why don't we, real quick, we have no idea what this has anything to do with, but look to see if we can find this signal on Timberhearth. But before we do that, we're going to fire up the ship. Gonna get it nice and high above the atmosphere here, and then unbuckle. And and we're gonna... Whee! Oh! To reset the time. This will be a really boring, really boring flashback. Look at all this stuff you did. Okay. I'm really gonna do it this loop. Okay. So now we got plenty of time. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if this will be easiest to do from on land or from up here. So why don't we, oh hey Ralph Bat, Wahoo Aram, Wahoo Ralph Bat. It's harmonica music that we're looking for, right? Yeah. 329 meters in that direction. So we're gonna take off. Go. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. Okay. Whoa. I forgot the controls for a second here. Hang on. Still trying to, well, okay, no, that's not what I want. Ugh, I'm just mashing random buttons on this controller. Okay, yeah, I meant to unbuckle there. Okay, whoa. Okay, yeah, it's down somewhere from here. Oh, well that just puts us, well, oh no, okay. We land, you know, somewhere around here and see if this is the right area. Cool. Are we on stable ground? I don't think we are. Let's try not to fucking fall our ship into a canyon over and over like we did last time. Okay. Now, I don't know, you know, let's test. Well, I guess I want the rocket boosters either way. It doesn't really matter. There should still be atmosphere here if it's Timber Hearth, but... Yeah, okay. That's our man over here, it would appear. Hello? Hey, yo, hatchling! Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon, and I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that dark? Yeah, it looks like the dark bramble. Is that dark bramble seed? Think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Oh, burp. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree camper can. Tree keeper can. Hey, thanks for the follow, Rosenspark. The Sun Champ, the Tom Father, and the Holy Pog. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tough can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening's too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Okay. Well, we've got a scout launcher. Now, when he's talking about firing it into, just right into this, like, anus here, this flower anus, launch scout. Error, duplicate signal. What does that mean? Okay. We're in the mist dimension. Legally distinct from the video game of the same name. Okay. And the duplicate signal, I have to assume this is indicating to me that it, like, split in time and there's like a clone of it somewhere or something funny like that. It's not moving very fast inside of there. Rear view snapshot. Oh yeah, I forgot you could get those. Okay. So it seems like this is maybe a portal or something? If you go into here, there's a very anglerfish looking thing. If I remember correctly, they did reference there being anglerfishes in Bramble Bobamble, whatever it's called. So we can go through the flower anus through a portal into Dark Bramble itself, maybe? Hang on. Oop. Anything else behind here? There's an anus on this side also. Does this do anything? Please don't call it that. I calls them like I sees them. Okay. So far, this is looking more or less identical to what... Yeah. So it go, and then reach the anglerfish, which has some trees inside of it, and then it lands. Okay. Well. Is there anything else we can do here before we potentially just, like, leap into there? I threw a little scout into the seed. Telling me it's bigger on the inside than the outside? What is this, Doctor Who? This is gonna be a chore to chop up, and make no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case. Oh, is it? I didn't notice this, actually. Polypoira is now following. Welcome, Poily. I've seen you around here before. Happy to have you as a follower. My signal scope is picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed? Huh, dunno what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling nice about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed if they... Thank you. You're welcome. They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. Sure this seed isn't from Timberhearth. Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timberhearth. Saw everything there is to see and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Nah, I reckon this thing's from Dark Bramble if it's from anywhere, hatchling. Alright, well, let's just jump in and probably die, but, like, see what the deal is. Hup. Oop. Oh, wait. Did he said, oh, it's too large to go through, didn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We can confirm. Oop. Yeah, okay. All right, well, it looks like that's just confirming the existence of another mystery. The Hearthians all use they, them. Yes, I apologize. I may be imprecise in my pronoun usage and just saying he about guys, like, in the way that guys, dudes, bros, has become, in many respects, a gender-neutral term. These are all guys to me. These are all dudes. These are all bros, of all genders and sizes. So if we want to solve this mystery, it seems like we have to go to Bramble Gamble ourselves. Procter and Gamble. We got out here, that's... Oop, not left stick. Okay, yeah. The twins are over there. Hollow's Lantern and Brittle Hollow are over there. What direction am I looking for? That's Giant's Deep. Where are you, you bramble bitch? Addle Rock. I mean, we haven't been to Giant's Deep yet, either. Where is the bramble guy? What are you anything? Nothing that I can lock onto right now. Are you? Yeah, okay, here we go. Whoop. Okay. Got a good bit of speed. need to... There, this way, and we need to... shit, I am once again forgetting how to fucking... There we go, yeah. I was like, what do I press to make this not do the thing? Oh, we're actually going further from this now. Sorry. I got distracted with how way too high we are. Okay. Come on, let's go, let's go. Okay, we're like dead on course now. More or less. Any bits that purport to be genuine are purely meant for levity. How many times have you flown into the sun? Only once, actually. I've only died that way once. Pretty early on, and due to a lack of spatial awareness on my part of my periphery. I did not realize I was as close to the sun as I was at the time, you see. Okay, now when we came here before once, I think we kind of just couldn't really figure out anything to do. What are you? You are nameless. That just makes me want to get him back even more. Hang on. Just in case this is the mystery moon, I can't remember what that looks like. But this is actually something solid to land on, which we didn't have a great deal of luck finding with the bramble place last time, so I'm gonna see what we can do here. This thing is tiny. Ooh. What even are you? How am I still 150 meters away from you? Are you like a gaseous thing that I can pass through? Oh. Okay. What did that do? Nothing? Nothing immediately apparent. I see. Just gonna do a quick, like, check around. Oh, okay. No, it's still there. Hang on. Headlights on. Does this emit a signal? Quantum fluctuations. Okay, okay. Watch out. This tiny gas ball is a JRPG final boss. Do I... We're gonna match velocity real quick. I forget. Is there a thing that I press to, like, quote-unquote, get this? Oh, signal identified. Quantum... That was the guy! Maybe. Okay. Okay. So... Okay. So it appears when I pass through it, it becomes not in my view and therefore moves. But now I've got a signal I can track. Okay. Now the downside is we tried flying through it just now and, like, that did not do anything, per se. It's not a place we can apparently explore, but, I mean, that's cool. That's lucky that we happened across this. And it seems like now... Okay, so we have the... Distress Beacon Ventures. Did we already have that frequency? Maybe we did, but anyway, I'm assuming this, therefore, is something we can track from anywhere that will let us find the Quantum Moon. Hey! Also, sorry, Duckman gifted subs. Just a regular Sunday afternoon with Duckman showering me with gifts. Appreciate it very much. And Freshman subscribed. Nice to have you here. Okay, I'm gonna put away the signal scope. We've got something. Maybe, was that an unknown frequency before? Maybe. Anyway, we're gonna continue on the bramble stuff for now, but, like now, oh, okay, well, that's actually not what I meant to do, but it, oh god, okay. Hang on. So, can we enter this Flanus with our ship and reach the bramble dimension? Or something. Fire the scout ahead. It looks like... I mean, this looks pretty similar to what we were seeing before. I don't know if it's going at exactly the same angle, but yeah, it landed on something up there. Put the headlights on. The scout ended movement there. Now, we know there is either an anglerfish or, like, the corpse of an anglerfish. So probably I'm flying into, like, a giant monster that's gonna eat me. But, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I just want the record to show that I'm aware that I'm gonna get eaten by this giant monster. That this is not, like, taking me by complete surprise or anything. I need you to know how like, superior my intellect is, that I knew this was coming for me. You see? You see? There's nothing to fear if you know what you're doing. Here, let's feed it a probe. Maybe that'll make it go away. Can we see inside you, Mr. Anglerfish? Ooh, we kind of can, actually. That's neat. Alright, so there's a giant anglerfish in here, who appears to be, like, slightly stuck on something as he tries to eat me. Let's see if we can pick up enough speed to get to this red light before getting eaten, because I'm curious what this might be. Okay, there's a core of something in here. What if we go in this now? Ooh, okay, we're on ground somewhere. Okay, so there's another anglerfish. Okay, those are the two, actually. These ones are likewise still alive. I guess I'm just gonna get eaten this time. Yeah, okay, fair enough. This terrified me when I played. Yeah, I mean, with good reason. I am being eaten, but I'm being smart about it. Okay. So there's nested dimensions inside the Bramble Hollow that have several anglerfish. Now the red light appeared to be indicative of where the portal into the next layer was. So, let's see if we can, let's see if we can, actually, real quick, signal scope? Signal scope? Mr. Signal Scope? Quantum fluctuations. Can I pick that up from a great distance? Looks like it. Oh, there's quantum fluctuations really close to here. Oh, you know what? I bet this is locked on to the stuff at the museum. But real quick, I wanna validate that in case there's actually something else really close to here. Oh, the tower shard that we found is on that frequency as well. Yeah, now that we've got this quantum fluctuations thing, let's quickly investigate the ones around here. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Bramble World and see... You know, generally you proceed slowly and cautiously in the ship by default to not crash into random shit, but it appears that, the strategy for that is gonna need to be, just fucking haul ass to try and evade them to get to the next portal into the next interior area. As the anglerfish eats him, Aram. I'm not owned, I'm not owned. I'm not eaten, I'm not eaten. Okay, yeah. I think this must be locked on to, the shit at the museum. Like, their collection of wacky rocks. Oh. Okay, I don't remember how to navigate this area. Here, you know, I'm gonna go back up and get into my ship and get the suit just so I have rocket boosters to help get around. Actually, you know, I can believe I'm still being eaten. Okay. Yeah, it's been several months since I played my first session of this and actually spent a considerable amount of time walking around here. Oof. So I don't really remember how to navigate this area. Peaceful music of getting eaten by a fish. Okay. Yeah, this is what I figured. This doesn't emit quantum fluctuations. Yeah, there's some fuck shit up with that statue since the time loops start as soon as you interact with that. Okay, yeah, as expected. Yeah, museum shard. Okay. So we got the, okay. Right, I forget. Once you get close enough to the source of a signal, it is named. I think forever after that. Okay, so we got museum shard there. Let's get out of here now. Shit. I literally can't even find the door now. Okay. One wonders how I've managed intergalactic travel when I cannot leave my house. Okay, yeah, so museum shard, I think... Okay, there's something far, far away. I thought there were actually, yeah, that there was another unidentified quantum frequency signal. Yeah, let's see if we can ascertain what that is. Is that something, an object we already know about? Or is this actually something genuinely new to discover? Is it Superman? These are the questions we're asking. I did see this coming, so it's not a win for you, yeah. Me in a haunted house. Ugh! Wolfman fucking rending me limb from limb. Knew that shit was coming. 200 meters this way, huh? Is it down in the little... I don't know. Let's get in the ship, actually. If I can find the ship again. Let's get in the ship, because it's not clear to me whether this is a thing that's in this little valley that I already know of. Or whether this is something elsewhere on Timber Hearth. Can I actually summon the elevator? Ah! Well, that's a new way. I didn't hit anything. Why did the elevator even come down? I guess that can happen. That's pretty funny. You'd think they'd build any sort of safety accommodations into that. But I guess not. Oh well, that resets our clock at any rate. Okay. Yeah, unknown signal, 300 meters. I don't think that's in the valley, unless it's in their little practice cave and it like goes all the way there and all the way deep. Did the anglerfish scare you when you first saw it? Because that was a sound of pure terror. I tend to make bigger sounds at being startled than, like, just a scary thing. So that got that cry out of me because I was startled. The anglerfish, while it was foreboding and intimidating, and obviously it's like, oh, it's gonna try to eat me. I kind of, like, we knew to expect maybe an anglerfish, so I was not as surprised that that happened. So I didn't make as much noise over that. Which direction is our several hundred meter away? Where are you, sir? That's the museum shard. It was in a different direction. Is it what I'm locking onto there? Yeah, okay, here we go, here we go. Yeah, so we want to go this way, more or less-ish. It's possible this is just, like, part of the bramble setup on this planet. but I'm not sure. Hang on, I need to get my bearings. What direction are we from our local unknown guy? That's something else. 104 meters this way. I don't know, let's just get out here and see if we can walk to it. I think we will spend more time careening the ship around than we will save by getting to move a little faster. So we're looking to go down from here, right? More or less? Yeah. Okay, I kind of wish you could put a little, like, you know, way marker there. Oh. Okay, so we want to go down into this thing. Hang on. Now let's go back to the ship, because that looks like it's probably too much of a drop for me to just YOLO jump in there at, you know, Earth gravity. It's maybe a little like, I mean, I've watched Jello play scary games. I definitely get scared more easily than Jello. There's plenty of things Jello did in his, like, scary game series where he just, like, basically no-sold them or, like, actively just started laughing that I would have just, that I would have been scared and or startled by. Oh, okay, no, maybe this is part of the starting area. But even so, let's set her down. Ooh. Set her down here. Okay. Identified signal nearby. What quantum bobantum have we got here? 30 meters. Over here. Is it you? Grove Shard. The quiet shade in the ancient glade. Across old bark, it's always dark. Okay, so if I look somewhere else, do you move? You do. You moved over there, you clever sausage. Okay. Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense. It's always dark in the ancient glade, the quiet shade, across old bark. You put the lines out of order, you fucking idiots. God. Terrible poets. Fucking worthless. Take a look around. I'm not quite sure where I am right now. Oh, is this just a way to get down from the surface without having to land the ship down here? Or is this like another area with fun things to discover? Nothing on the quantum fluctuations front over here, but... Yeah, are we gonna find this actually is just connected to the tutorial area? It's kind of the sense that I'm getting. But I don't remember walking along here starting the main section of the game. So maybe this is something else. What do we got up here? Chirt's research notes, property of Chirt.
I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it.
I tried, buddy.
But hopefully, studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it.
Okay. Alright, well, we pretty much already knew that. So thanks for fucking nothing, Chirt. But okay, this confirms. This confirms. Sorry, Aaron, by the prior stated rules, that elevator got a win over you. I'm reading messages from chat out of order and, like, from 15 minutes ago, I realize. But, you know, it's just whatever happens to appear in my vision when I look at the chat log. And only when I have a second where I can take my attention off of the game. Another way to find out about the quantum moon. Yeah, which makes sense. Like, if I had found that way earlier, I would have known, oh, so if I switch to this frequency and look around, maybe I can find the quantum moon. Where the flying fuck? Am I walking all the way around the planet in the wrong direction or some shit? I feel like that's what's... Oh, right. I forgot I landed the ship down there. Well, let's see if I can do this. If I jump, and then... Hey! Let's go. No damage, no broken legs. We're in business. Okay. We could kill ourselves, but I feel like we don't desperately need to restart the time right now. We got, ugh, I got plenty of time. Oh, the interloper happens to be in my view, and I've never been there, so you know what? Yeah, let's go check out the interloper. No signals to be found in that direction, it would seem. Is that, Giant's Bimbus? Okay. What are these other things around here? These glowies and these shards. Unclear. I need to slow the fuck down. We are approaching way too fast. Oh. That is like warping my vision, which might mean it's like a black hole, like sucking in light. You know what? We're on slightly less than full time. So before we go for the interloper, let's see if flying at this, like, crushes me into a speck. Is that a thing this does? Is that what these are? Let's science this. We're gonna science at it. We're sciencing as fast as we can. Oop. Nope. That does not seem to be one of the things that it does. We can lock onto these, though. Oh, hey, Keen. Thanks for stopping by. So this is like a broken piece of satellite or something. We're gonna try to match velocity here. Are you actually broken and in need of repairs, or are you just the color that you are? What's inside there? Is that a thing I can enter? Hang on. Oop, oop. I would like to try and match velocity. Okay, there we go. I mean, let's see if we can interact with this, I guess. Ooh. What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Okay, well, we can come in here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Okay. Oh, trees. Lovely. Where the fuck are there trees? I don't see it having refilled my... Oh, no, it did refill my oxygen. That's my fuel. What the fuck? Oh, okay. It's a little spacecraft. Oh, and they've even got a handy-dandy little gravity crystal here. Satellite. Point to moon. Or something. Ooh. Oh, okay. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Oh, okay. Is this the same one that I got warped to before? Maybe. Except this didn't show as having... Well, no, I think they don't... They reset. They don't show ones that you've translated on previous runs, I don't think. So the fact that I had to translate this just now doesn't necessarily mean I've never been here before on a previous loop. I actually didn't fall through the black hole by accident this time. I came here the old-fashioned way. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the... Yep, we knew this. Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the edge is up. Okay. Okay, fun. I think the last time when I came here before by going through the black hole at Brittle Hollow, oh, that's right, yeah. It wants me, this is the way I go to exit this room. Okay. We got a switch here. Or aligning with a different astral body. Okay, so this lets you warp to different places. I think when I came here before, I found this stone and I took it to a projector and was in the middle of trying to read the stuff when the sun blew up, so I didn't actually get to finish reading it. So maybe we actually want to... If I come back up here... Ah, okay, so that's showing alignment for something else. Did they not have a projector here? I really thought they did. Well, just hold on to it for now, I guess. Whoop! And looking directly overhead is when... Right, yeah, so this is the warp thing. So this should send me to Brittle Hollow, if I'm understanding correctly. Let me, What are the other switches here, though? I put the ball in one thing. I put the ball in this. But there's another thingy it can go in, it looks like. If I drag it all the way across the room to here by the down thing. Oh. I was trying to look and see if this is turning like the other way now. It doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm not sure what those switches do. Sure, I'll just stand here for a second, because I want to confirm that this is the same place as before, and see if this sends me to Brittle Hollow, just so I'll know. Obviously, we've abandoned plan, visit the interloper, this is fine. I feel like the better way to play this game is to just... Oh, is this going to send me to the Ash, or the Ember Twin? Because that's what that looked like. Is that where we are now? Oh. I'm not 100% sure. Return warp status charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Departure time. Right, okay, so this is the thing that's noting that we arrive like a 100,000th of a second before we leave. Yeah, I think this is where I came. Okay, the Hanging City below 50 meters. This is where I came, and I was like reading this stuff when the sun blew up, I'm pretty sure. Just warped here from Whitehole. Okay, is this where they were talking about... Yeah, okay. This is where they were like, why am I time traveling when I do this? Here, hang on. I take this out. Ugh. Can I put this in? No. Those are two different types of items, scrolls and projection stones, I see. Okay, yeah, I have been here before. Oh, here we go, okay. Yeah, this is what I was reading when the sun blew up. Yeah, we're arriving before we leave. 100,000th of a second. Okay, and the high energy lab is where they were trying to recreate... Ah, fuck. Alright, so that means, presumably, if I want to solve the secrets of time travel, I gotta do the stupid fucking obstacle course to get in there. Ugh. Alright. You bastards. I'll do that eventually. Okay. Well, this was kind of a thing that was left over in my brain, so I'm glad I got to come back and finish reading that. How long have you been playing this game, by the way? This is my... I think this is only my 3rd session. This might be my 4th. So I've played like 6 to 9 hours, depending. But I've been waiting a long time in between sessions. I think I'm mostly retaining the salient information. Okay, so that sent us back here. So let me just confirm, based on context clues, I should already pretty much know this to be the case. So the down setting one, by the guy who's going down, that takes you to the Ash Twin. And then if I roll this over here, thank you. I don't actually even know for sure if it's this switch that is changing the destination, but that seems like a reasonable thing to think. Is this gonna... Okay, yeah, it is rotating the other way. Oh, that's all it's... Is that just changing the direction of rotation, then? Maybe. Maybe the destination's always the same, but then why would it say this one sends you to Brittle Hollow if it sends you to the... Oh, maybe, was that Brittle Hollow? Maybe I'm just stupid. No, okay, it's passing that. Oh, whoop. Okay, is this the same place I just was? Or is this a different place? No, this is the same place. Okay, maybe I'm just... I guess I'm just wrong, then. I thought... This... No, I guess this isn't the Ember Twin, because I don't see the thing dumping sand on us, so... Yeah, no. This is Brittle Hollow. And it always was Brittle Hollow. I guess I thought it was the Ember Twin because the red thing was visible through the window, but I think that's the sun anyway, so I've been wrong about literally everything. It's fine. It happens sometimes. Okay. Well, I don't really have anything else I want to do on Brittle Hollow just now. Let's go back for a second. Or can I get down into the No, I don't think I can get down into the Hanging City from here. I gotta go into Brittle Hollow and solve the mystery of how I get mad uppies. So let's go back and just get back in my ship. We'll use whatever time is left. Let's, the Interloper is probably not even nearby anymore. But you know, let's take a look. Where did I actually enter this structure from, though? My ship is there. It's nice to have found how you get to this place just by flying to it, I suppose. So now we don't have to go to Brittle Hollow and jump into the black hole to get here. We can actually get here with our ship. But, okay, it was up, it's this. Whoa, 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 as soon as you're away from the gravity crystal, everything goes crazy. Okay. Here we go. And then there we go. To be fair, it's called the Interloper, not the Interloiter. You know, that is fair. That's extremely fair. Okay. I don't know how much time I got left. Maybe only like 5 minutes in this loop, but yeah, you know, we'll see what we can do. Dark Bramble. That's the Quantum Moon again, probably, right? Yeah. Okay. There must be a way to interact with that, but I don't know what it is yet. There's more quantum fluctuate. You know, actually, that's what we can do. With our tiny amount of time left, let's just chase down signals. Let's look for signals and find the things that they is. That's Giant's Deep. There's something 22,000 in that direction, and something closer here. I guess we'll look for the thing that's closer first. Presumably this is on or in Giant's Deep. Hello, X3M Bark. Oh, we need to not fucking crash into this at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Yeah, it's inside Giant's Deep. Let's see. Oh, okay. Are we under liquid now, it would appear? Does the ship still work fine? Seems like it. Wish I could lock onto an unknown signal the way you can lock onto celestial bodies. I have lost track of where the guy I was trying to find is. Quantum fluctuations, quantum fluctuations. Come on. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, what's over here? Well, it doesn't look like I can just fly straight to it. Is it at the interior of this whirlpool? And if so, how do I get in there? What? Okay, so this is cool as hell. So there's an outer gaseous layer that conceals the rest of this from exterior view, and then there's a liquid surface with a whole bunch of plumes. Well, there's something over here that is something. So I guess let's just take a look. Getting some choppy frame rate for a second there. Ahem. 590 meters that direction. We've got like 2 minutes to look at this, probably. For Sun Explosivo. What is this place? May as well take a look. We got plenty of oxygen. Okay, tornadoes, or water spouts, I guess I should say. We got a scroll. Ooh, let's learn. Let's learn together. This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope. The sun is exploding behind me, I think that's what that rumbling is. But I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. To blow up the sun. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. Daz is a southern belle. I'm about to die. Okay. Well, we learned some random stuff there. Signal chasing might be a decent way to spend some time. Okay. Yeah, we could continue signal chasing. We could just start exploring Giant's Deep. We could go look for the interloper. I mean, we happened upon Giant's Deep. Let's just go Giant's Deep, shall we? Haven't spent any time there prior to now. And there's a signal we can maybe find. I think that should be escape velocity from Timberhearth. Giant's Deep. Giant's Deep. Locked onto something for a second there. The fuck is that? Hey, I'll take a mystery lock on, sure. Let's go look at this red thing. Should be pretty easy to find Giant's Deep whenever we want. It's large and has a name. Whoa! Okay. We did not slow down in time. Oh, well, there's Giant Steve. Okay. It all worked out. That thing's even smaller than I assumed. I thought it was gonna, like, get larger in my view as I approached, and it emphatically did not. We're 2 of 2 on having a goal, but getting distracted. Look, you gotta be open to opportunity. Awesome 15-0 is now following. Thank you very much. Happy to have you. Okay, so we're gonna take our approach a little more cautiously this time. Maybe not cautiously enough. No. Okay, we're just okay. We missed it by much less that time. But yes, this is a tiny object. It's just making a very noticeable light. Oh! Okay. Here we go. Got to approach slowly. Synchronize velocity when we are able to, probably. Okay. Yeah, because with something like this, if I don't, like, investigate this while I have the ability, like, I have no idea when I'm gonna find this again, you know? Okay. We have matched velocity. Let's put on our Sunday best. See what the fuck this is. Whoop! Ooh, it's a new frequency of signal. I am doing a shit job of trying to maneuver over to this. Okay, here we go. Deep space satellite. Frequency discovered. Deep space radio. I see. Can I interact with you physically in any way? You got a little screen there. Degrees of an angle. Slowly counting up. An angle to or from what? I do not know. That is also counting up. I believe that is displaying the same number? Yes, it appears so. And there's a red light on the top. Is that just a light that happens to be red, or is that actually indicating that this is something I can repair and should repair? I'm not getting a context prompt to repair. Can I do anything with you, sir? Doesn't really look like it. But I'm sure there will be some significance in finding this. I'm sure this number is gonna matter for some reason. Did Donkey Kong build this satellite? Okay. Well, we found a new signal type and a thing emitting it. Alright. Ahem. So, Giant Steve. There we go. Lamau, you looked. Everyone really rooting for me to accidentally exit the ship without my suit and die. Which I will note with a small amount of smugness, I have not done yet. I have only exited the ship without my suit intentionally to suicide myself. Okay, so the actual thing it's locked onto is this core. Is this the core of the planet? I guess I'm assuming it must be center mass, if that's what the signal counts as being the location of Giant Steve. Okay. So let's park our cute little booty right here. I'm already in the suit, right? Okay. Whee! It's raining again. Oh, they do the little raindrops on the suit viewport. That's cute. Ah, okay. Do I sink underwater? Not really. Can I shove myself underwater? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, I'm very buoyant, apparently. Is that anything, or is that just like a bubble or something? No, okay, that's nothing. All right, well, there's a symbol here. I'm not sure what significance it has. I guess let's go ahead and get out of here. Don't know exactly what this thing is for. I don't know. Maybe it's just an exit from something else and you drop through that chute into the water here. It doesn't really look like I can, get up. Oop, hang on. Oh, yeah, okay. I was about to say, huh, is this high gravity? And yeah, sure enough, 2.0. I was like, man, I can really not get lift in the air, and that is why. Okay, so I'm gonna assume this is an exit to something else that I can do. Oh, hang on. Okay, there is a path up here. So maybe maybe this is a water slide. Maybe this is their, Splashdown. Any of you ever go to Splashdown Water Park? I was about to say Mount Splashmore. That's the fictional one from The Simpsons. Damn, I can really hoof it up this thing for being under double Earth gravity. He found this. I did. I found several of the things in the time I've been playing. Yeah, so this is where you hang your regular clothes when you're about to get in the pool. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. You had me at place. I got eaten by an anglerfish, yes, but I was incredibly blasé about it, you must understand. Do not sidestep here. Yeah, I bet. Great way to get fucking pancaked. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. Lesson 1. Gotcha, anglerfish. Okay. Little benches. Little shrubs. Okay. Nice of them not to shatter my legs. Seek the Wandering Arch. Wandering, you say? Sounds like something one might perhaps find using a scope that can detect quantum fluctuations. Don't see a source of quantum fluctuations at this height. That's 12,000 meters away, so I'm going to guess that is not what I'm looking for. But yeah, let's keep this thing out. Okay, so, well, there is an arch. It's not emitting quantum fluctuations, though. So, I'm still gonna keep it in view in case this is quantum. Oh, okay, something down here is quantum, though. Okay, so you are an island shard. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, oh, I can scope with this. Actually, I didn't realize that. That's cool. Didn't realize / remember that. So what do they want me to do with this boyo? I mean, it said seek it. Do I just go down again? Yeah, hello, sir. I don't see anything else to find in here. That's where I dropped down. I mean, sure, let's just drop down again. headphones away for a second while we read. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Ship log updated. Aha. He snuck away after telling me that. Cheeky monkey. Oh. Why is there red flashing light? I don't like that. That doesn't fill me with a sense of calm. So I assume I go here and the arch will have moved. Yeah. Okay. We're still on 2x, yeah, we're still on 2x gravity. So basically when I see... Hang on. So if I, does it do anything if I take a photo of it? Does that lock it in place as long as I've got the photo? Is that what you're trying to tell me? No, it deleted the photo when I looked away from it. Can I... Here, come back for a second. Hilarious title, I love this game, and I love Alien. Oh, Rainbow Phase deleted someone's message. Probably just something deemed mildly too explicit. Sexually. So it looks like this just, like, my booster just straight up cannot generate lift at 2x gravity. So I cannot use it to get over this little guy. Hang on. Does it do anything if I actually put the scout, like, on the arch? So it, like, teleported a bit there when it passed through the arch. Yeah, hang on. Does it... I just shoot this clear through... Okay, that doesn't do anything. But if I like, try and tag... Oh, okay. I tagged the arch with it. I wonder if that matters. Is there... Maybe this is not the lesson they are trying to teach me. Okay, still there for now. Okay, no, maybe this is the lesson they're trying to teach me. I'm not sure, but I managed to get in once at least, so that's something. Okay, here's our friend again. I can just drop down further. I suspect that I am now looping in space, though. Hang on. Stick you on here. I think I have dropped into the same room I was in. You cheeky little bitch. Okay, yeah, so if I drop down here, it's gonna put me back. Oh, well, no, hang on, because these are taller now. Maybe those are just similar looking chambers. Okay, so there's an arch up there. Well, it's up there at the moment. There was a blue glowy there. Now the arch is there, the blue glowy is here. What are you, sir? Oh, you're a gravity crystal, gotcha. Whoop! Oh, okay, yeah, you look away and it disappears. Why the red light? The red light makes me unhappy. Can I get the blue thing to be on the same thing as the arch? Turn slowly. Okay, blue thing, arch. If I... Let's read this first. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Okay. What about unnaturally? Does this technique actually work? By spinny. Blue thing there. Blue thing there. Let's get the blue thing out of my view. Okay. need to keep the blue thing in view, because the arch should be remaining in view anyway. Okay. We're puzzle solving. Let's go. I guess we just drop down. I assume I'm interpreting the right lesson out of this in terms of how I can use the camera. I feel like the first time I tried to do it, it seemed like it didn't work the way I was expecting, but maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, what does the writing say this time? This is the last one, but we made it harder. Fine, you bitch. Okay, so we need many blue things, and we need the... Okay, so there's 3 rows of blue thing. And there's the arch. And the arch is kind of already where I want it, in that it looks like I could get there from the blue things. Hang on. Okay. Now, it looks like that captures both of them and the arch. Look away. Look back. Okay, I'm gonna look down. I want to find the one that's at the first row. Oh, nope, those moved anyway. Yeah. Looking at a photo. Wait. What do you mean you're showing the 3 things? I wish I knew which direction this was actually looking right now. This is looking across the room, I guess? Does that mean if I back up, I'm gonna find that there's gravity here, or am I misinterpreting? No, that doesn't seem to be the case. Hang on, I'm gonna test each of these walls real quick to see if there are secret guys behind me, as implied by the existence of this photo. Those 2 are still moving. Arch is still up there. Okay. Something that's not quite clicking here. Like, I know I've got the right general idea. I'm not quite doing this correctly yet. Like, so that's a photo that shows both of those. But it seems like if I dick around enough, the photo just despawns. That's what happened to me the first time. And that's what I'm still getting slightly confused by. Yeah, okay, so that's looking straight up the wall. Now maybe that means if I've got a picture like this, the 3rd one can't spawn up there because it can. The picture captures an image of it not being up there. Maybe. Actually, I don't see the 3rd one on any of the other walls either. Maybe oh, have I been mistaken? I thought there were 3 heights of guy. Thank you for subscribing, freshman. I thought there were 3 heights of guy, and I was trying to get them all. Okay, hang on. Real quick. Let's just walk over here for a second. Do I need all 3 guys? Or is this enough for me to walk? No, okay. I do need a 3rd man. I do need a 2nd spitter. Okay. Let's stroll down the wall for a second here. Okay. Let me just speed. Okay, yeah. So one can appear there. Yeah, they can appear up there. Okay. And and I need the arch to be on the same thing as well. Let me see if I can get arch and at least like 2 of the guys in place. I can't even fucking like see the arch. Okay, there's the arch. So if I... how can I do this? The sun's probably gonna explode in about 5 minutes. Though getting back here would not be that hard now that I understand the principle. Okay, yeah, so there's the low one. Okay. We got these 2. Is the arch up there? No. We need them... yeah, let's get 2 that are together instead of top and bottom. Keep spinning for a second. Okay. Is the arch up there? No. Okay. But we've got these 2. So if I put a guy... oh. Okay. Hang on. Trying to keep these both in view. Oh, alright. Well, there's the sun. Okay. Okay. About 5 minutes. Absolute fool! So my plan is, for how I think I can do this, is get 2 of them that are next to each other, either the top 2 or the bottom 2, send the guy, take a photo, like from above them looking down, so to try and lock those 2 in place without preventing the other ones from spawning by having a picture with them not there, if I'm understanding correctly how that actually works. Which I might not be, but don't tell me anything just yet. This is the theory I'm operating under. That having them in shot prevents them from moving, or from appearing where they are visibly not in the shot, I think. So my intended goal is to lock the lower 2 in place once they're in place, but with a photo that doesn't capture anything above them, in the hopes that then, if I spin around a bunch, eventually it'll random to the state where the highest one and the arch spawn on the same one as well. Where are you, Giants Deep? Ember Hearth. It should be... I guess it might be on the opposite side of the sun right now. Oh, okay, it's right here. Let's go. Let's go. So that's my hope, is that this will work. Is that we lock 2 of them in place without preventing the other 2 from spawning. I don't think I can get... I mean, if I can get 2 of them and the arch, great. I thought I had that once, but I'm not like 100% sure. Also, what the fuck is this? Is this like in the middle of the planet? Hang on. While we're here, again, let me find small things. Let's look at small things first. This appears to be orbiting Brittle Hollow, and it looks like we can land on it. Or it's on the surface of the planet, but I don't think so. It's not moving in phase with the planet, I don't think. Ooh. Goo, goo. Okay. Trying to land. Oh. I don't think I want to. Well, can I fit? Can the whole ship fit down in here? Doesn't quite seem like it. Or it's just gravity is not actually going that direction right now. Also possible. For now, let's just try and... Ooh. Are we... Okay. You saw me look at the thing, but I didn't open it. Not this time, chat. You'll have to wait until a future time for me to kill myself that way. Okay, it's another one of these. Or wait, is this the same one? No, because this wasn't by a white hole. Yeah, this is different. Okay, we got a little update to the ship log here. Hello, sir. Why don't you tell me about yourself? Control module. This is what? Launch module. And then, is this solid? Yes. Okay. There's 3. So what's this one down here? Probe tracking module. Okay. Let's look at control module first. Whoop. Boing, boing, boing. Ah. Let me in! Let me in! Okay. Oh, okay. Dramatic music. Hello. Why are we suddenly dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum? Launch module projection stone. Okay, I don't know what that did. Health bar appears. Yeah, very health bar appears. Giant's Deep projection stone. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Instead, let's build a station that blows up the sun.
I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava.
Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now.
An update. Mallow and I will join you in Daz. Privet left to visit her brother, Brivet. She fears Idea may feel responsible for blowing up the sun.
I wish I were responsible for blowing up the sun, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. I see. Okay. Hang on. Give me this instead.
Mallow, my better 50%.
Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Why is this worm? This is very Wormmon adjacent. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Eye. Okay. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, oh, this is a different person. Well, whatever. They both sound the same. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. Let's go to sun exploding level. I see. And am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Given the orbital probe cannon, all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Right, yeah, we knew this was the thing they were looking for from what they wrote on Attlerock. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Include a little sun dynamite for extra speed. Okay. Did we put this in here? The Giant's Deep projection stone in this? It, like, makes a little pool of metal Mario goo for a second, and then is... Oh. Oh. Okay. So you want to be in the metal Mario goo. Okay.
Irem and the Digicrest of Bits.
Okay. So... Oh. Ah, okay, so only while you remain within this little area. Can I read this? Nope. I'm making jokes about it. Let me see what the message was. Oh, don't worry about blowing up the sun, Ken. You've got the crest of kindness. I'm not sure why we need a projection stone of this, considering we can just walk to it from here, but okay. They've got a fucking bramble plant just rolling around here in the launch module, apparently. Okay. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of those is, but those exist. Boy howdy, I tell you what, those exist. Oh. Oh, okay, this is a switch. Sure, let me grab your balls there. Okay, whoop, come on. Come on, sir. Ooh. Does this goo project something? No. Whoa. Oh, that's just the opposite. I see, I see. Can I grab this from down here, or do I have to float? Okay, I can. But it's a little trickier. Oh. Oh, this is so fucky. Okay, yeah, it's easier to do it from here. That's where this was. I drag this all the way along to here. Fuck was that? Did that just launch? Was that the probe launch? But is this open? Is there an opening here? Am I silly? I thought I bonk on my head. Okay. It's this last setting then. Actually, no. Before I change settings again. Well, can I interact with this space fighter in any way? It doesn't have anything glowing. Also, it looks broke to fuck. What does this other setting do? That summons this. What are you? Like, is there anything inside you, sir? Can I see your inner child? Oh, you're not even real. Oh, these are like holograms of the things they were building, I guess? What did all these say? Probe tracking module missing. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Oh, okay, these are status readouts of... Oh, that is what this thing looked like from the outside, isn't it? Okay, so this is a status of this. What does this say? Severe structural... okay. So the control module is fine. The launch module is exposed to space. The probe tracking module is missing, apparently. He has finally recognized the building he's in. He's finally demonstrated basic pattern recognition skills. It will only take him 50 more sessions to complete the game at this rate. This does not have its own little tower of status. Oh, no, okay, there. Now it's coming out. 10 minutes, 56 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. Okay, and you also don't exist, right? You're just a hologram. Okay, confirmed. Okay, and if I take the ball, if I take the moon and I take the moon and I just put this in here, this is like the null state, right? Where it doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. I guess that makes sense. The thing here is a hologram. The goop here also shows hologram. Yeah, King, you can go ahead and ask a question. Sorry, am I dumb? Okay, so this was this one, which had the two statuses that we read. Right, this was the request to launch probe and shit. Hello, sir? Ah, yeah, okay, okay. I guess those only pop up when you get really close. This was the status readout of the station. No, no, sir, please, please. I only have like 7 minutes of sun left. This was our status readout for the station, right? Showing him getting fucked up. Oh no, this is the one I hadn't read yet. Launch log, orbital probe cannon, launch request received, probe, launch successful, receiving data from the probe. Cannon structure compromised during launch, damage to multiple modules detect. Okay, and then the third one was the one, okay. Now I have seen everything. I just accidentally skipped that middle one the first time. Oh, I'm not having an easy time getting into this. Okay. How do you create NPCs with a detailed personality and character? I'm able to come up with ideas for who the NPCs are, but the instant it gets to RP, I just fully lose my plan for them and my brain blanks. My NPCs are all like MMO NPCs, as opposed to RPG NPCs who are actually people. Well, it's not easy. That's not a trivial skill to cultivate. Let me remind myself. The probe module was just like missing, and then the other one was broken and exposed to spec. Yeah, so this one it said is just missing. So, yep, okay, I see what they mean by that. All right, no point in going that way. And then, sorry, give me a second to actually think about your question when I am not trying to float through space. Oop, didn't want that. Come on, get. Sir, get back in my pocket. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Control module. Probe tracking module. Launch module? Right? This should be the launch module? Okay, yeah. Once I get through here and shut the door. Oh, well, that might not be a thing I can do, actually. It looks like they've set this up so that I can launch a scout, but not much else. Well, I can probably get in there from the outside, I guess. I mean, we can try anyway. Yeah, I think the most useful kind of mindset for it is to, if you've ever taken any, if you've ever done improv, like theatrical stage improv, a lot of the stuff, you know, that heavily involves coming up with not just characters, but relationships and a scenario and an environment, lots of stuff all at once, starting from very little or nothing. And, trying to see, how can I get around to that guy? I'd like to try and take a look at the launch module, see if I can get in from outside. Is that this? Maybe? So improv deals a lot with, like, I'm gonna pause the game for a second. Improv, I mean, it takes practice and it takes instruction, but I like to think of it using the standard improv toolbox of things like objectives and tactics. What does this character want right now in this scene? And how are they going about trying to get it? Is your probe still in the room? Oh, that's a good question. It's up against the wall somewhere. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, here we go. That was a great idea. Great suggestion. A+. Which end, though, am I trying to get to? This gonna show me the big cracked pane of glass somewhere over here? Yeah, that's what we're looking. Oh, well, ooh, I don't want to get sucked down to the planet. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We livin'. Ooh, nearly out of fuel, but that's okay. I'll be dead soon anyway. Oh, punk. Okay, yeah, there's no gravity. Oh, never mind. There is gravity if you can swoosh your way in. Probe tracking module projection stone. Sure, what's the probe tracking module supposed to look like? Much as you'd expect. So the switch in here is busted. There's something floating up here. Pick up control module projection stone. I mean, we've already been in the control module, so I'm not sure if this is gonna give us any useful information, but... yeah, why does that show this as broken? Oh, it's projecting the broken thing. Sure. And then, I know I'm gonna suffocate. Yeah. You tell me I'm gonna suffocate in 3 minutes like I wasn't eaten by a fish already. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the use is of either of those, of like looking at those right now. But we know we can get in here. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna leave. But yeah, I try to keep focused on... I can't really form a fully realized character in my head and keep a whole bunch of, like, complex motivations and stuff very easily myself. So I tend to try and just keep focused on what a character's purpose in a given scene is. And it can be hard if you end up in a scene you weren't expecting, like your players do something really unexpected, and you've got to, you know, roll with the punches with your NPC very quickly in a high-stakes situation. We don't have time to do the quantum challenge, by the way, right now. I don't know that there's anything else for me to find in there just now, but we got to look at that, so that's cool. This is all one thing, right? Okay, that's Dark Bramble. Yeah. Let's just wee. Oh, is that the interloper again? Yeah, okay, we don't have time for that. And what are you, sir? Are you... okay, that's just Timberhearth. All right. Whatever. This is my bus stop. Gonna reset, and we'll take another crack at the Quantum Bobantum. You could pretend an NPC was Aram and do his voice and make Simpsons and cum jokes. King obviously has never seen comments. People out in the comments really, really reductive with their takes on me. What are your current thoughts on what's going on in this solar system? Like, general thoughts on the story? I'm a very no thoughts, head empty kind of guy when I'm playing games like this, to be honest. I tend to, like, when something is finally spelled out for me, I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's fairly rare that I really heavily try and, like, put together the clues and guess everything that's going on. Okay, we got some new stuff. Nice, nice, nice. It says there's more to discover about the probe tracking module. I saw the probe tracking module through a Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple... Did I? Okay, I didn't correctly interpret what that was showing me then. Alright. So, if I go and find that in underwater, then we can look up that shit. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. It was productive reductive. I appreciate that. What's the plan this loot, my lord? Anyway, but yeah, let me see if I can finish. So, from the information that I've gained so far... Oh, is that just immediate quantum moon? Is this right there? Yeah. Okay, well, that's neat, but I don't know how to interact with you right now, sir. Quantum Moon's DNI. Ah! We didn't go quite far enough away from Timberhearth. Hang on. Come on. Come on, ship. You can do it. Alright, there we go. Brittle Hollow. Hollow's Lantern. Which I think we also haven't, I don't think we've explored Hollow's Lantern yet. Battle Rock, Ember Twin, Ash Twin. Where are you, Giant Steep? There we go. So, I mean, it looks to me like the Nomai were trying to find the Eye of the Universe, whatever exactly that is. They were building all these things in direct or indirect support of that goal, studying various, you know, scientific anomalies and shit that seemed relevant. And one of them wanted to build a power source that could blow up the sun, and they were like, hey, maybe don't do that, because it might blow up the sun, and that would be bad. And that's all we've heard, but we don't know exactly what the fuller story was there. Like, did they just go ahead and build it anyway, or like what? But like, I think when the sun is exploding repeatedly, you have to assume that the thing they said, maybe we shouldn't build this because it might blow up the sun, could have been built and subsequently started blowing up the sun. I'm afraid I don't remember from the game's introduction if it's established how long it's been since the Nomai apparently disappeared. That's not where we were. We're looking for like a tower. For the Quantum Tower of Quantum Fun. Ooh, a little campfire. That's quaint, but we're gonna look at that another time. This time we're gonna try and stay a little more disciplined. Although, well, this is a thing. I don't think this is the same structure I was at before. I think I've landed at two different structures, and neither of them was that. Oh, no, maybe this was the first one that I landed at. Hang on, I need to just be higher above the surface. Except I can't be too high or I'll be in the clouds and not able to see anyway, but I need to send a probe. Where's your fucking Quantum Tower theme park, man? That's what I'm here to see. You know, we've seen mysterious glowy rune island. We've seen this fucking volcano place. Here. I actually am gonna land right here for a second, so that I can throw probes in a couple directions and see if I can find the stupid fucking tower that we're looking for. Okay. Can we get much higher? Oh! Okay. I can roast a marshmallow. I can doze off. Fuck yeah. Does the sun just explode? Oh, I can just pass. Oh, you can use the campfires to pass time. Whoa, hey, oh, hey, whoa. Unidentified. What? Excuse me? Did I go through? Oh, this got flung into space. Did it? Is that what happened? I didn't perceive that to be the case. Ow. Okay, so these, like, do some shit when you pass through them, I guess. Also, I'm almost dead. Here, let's go back inside. Is there I forget, can I heal myself? Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you. Ooh, the gravity's even more intense right now. Is that because we're, like, inside the water? Oh, Jesus. Oh. There's also ghost matter. Okay. I don't want to be here anymore, I don't think. I see. So there's a ghost matter cave beneath the campfire there. So there's some fuck shit with these guys. Noted. Not a great place to doze off. I feel like I'd prefer one of the major hotel chains. Your Hiltons, your Marriotts. And I still haven't found the fucking tower again. I guess I'm just gonna look at random shit now, because I don't want to just fly around ignoring everything and not finding the one thing I was looking for. Also, for all I know, the tower's in a fucking, like, nonsense water spout in space or some shit. Okay. You know, while we haven't explored almost anything, let's explore anything. That'll be our policy. Can I even get... Oh, God, the 2x gravity is fucking brutal. Just want to see what the fuck this is. Please tell me you built a staircase somewhere. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. Can I... May I see it? No. Every time I'm trying to do a thing, the game comes along and is like, but what if? Space tornado! Eat shit! Okay, so there's like a fucking... Oh, come on, man. Don't do me like this. Okay, so you get teleported between the surface and space when those things pass over you. That's very confusing, but at least it appears to work on some kind of consistent principle, I guess. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flux says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But... what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? They're angler. Oh, all right. Here again. Flock specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flocks will let us see a later test. Not gonna elaborate as to your other way, I see, ya bitch. Okay, so there's definitely... there's definitely going to be stuff on these things that you can only access while it's in space, or only access while it's not in space. Like, guaranteed, that's going to be the minigame here. Going to these places at the right times to actually get where you're trying to go. And that's probably why the gravity is so high on this planet, so that you really can't... Wait, no, that I can just walk down the side of this, right? Because the crystals... Please, sir. Crystals? What? Crystals? Crystals. You were supposed to let me walk down the side to the place. You binge. Oh, well, we're in it now. slid past him, I guess. Okay. Well, let's walk up here. I'll just walk across this way. Can I even make that jump? I mean, I don't have to go up, I guess. Okay, yeah, just barely. Okay. Statue workshop. Alright. Ah, okay, so probably this is the entrance. This is the main entrance. So I gotta sneak in the truant kids way if I actually want to see what's in there. This, I assume, is just gonna lead back to where I was. But let's confirm. Okay. Yeah. And this didn't say... Did this give any context clue as to what the other way was? Or was it just like, we're gonna sneak in that way? I think that's what it was. The other way. Fucking kids. Always, like, putting their secret entrances in fuck-off, annoying places to get to. And then playing anglerfish. Let me tell you. Kids these days. Why don't we use the way from 12 years ago? Okay, shit's over here somewhere, right? I don't know how much time I even have, but we can go around and see if we can find other stuff on this planet. I don't know where the fuck that quantum tower is. Maybe it's the quantum tower because sometimes it's not fucking there. Who knows? Who could say? Or dares to dream? I don't know. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's because my ship fell off the cliff eventually, I guess. It happens. So curious how you got to the tower without knowing where it is. I'm right there with you, buddy. I was just bopping around. I was just looking for stuff, and I was like, hey, a tower. I forget. Now, maybe... Okay. Now... This is another thing that I haven't looked at yet. Anyway, to try and circle back and complete my thought from before, obviously they made the thing that blows up the sun in some form. And I think the thought that I was in the middle of was I don't remember if it was established how long ago the Nomai existed. Prior to present time. Like, when were they last around and heard from? Okay, this I read before, right? Yeah, okay. This is the place that I came the first time I showed up here. Whoa, okay. Okay, so that's this structure, the one that has what kind of looks like a big, like, marina or dock, sort of. Yeah, I showed up here, and I was like, this is neat, and then the sun exploded, like, immediately. I think that was my first time landing on this planet. Do you want to know its information about how long ago the Nomai were around? Sure. Because it's probably just something I don't remember because I did the museum, 2 months ago. They've been dead since before your species was intelligent, at least. Okay, yeah, that's sort of like the vibe I was assuming. Dead, or at least not heard from. Okay, now if I fly through this in the ship, does it send me into space? Is that how this works? Maybe, kind of? Is it just a matter of being physically flung up in the air? Or is it actually some kind of wacky teleport majigger? Because, like, just being flung up in the air seems like a reasonable thing you could infer from what these are physically. But also, I'm not sure if that's what my eyes have been observing. Here's something. Yeah, so, I mean, it looks like the Nomai built the thing that blows up the sun. And why they have been missing for so long and the sun is only now blowing up is like, oh, okay, then this is where I was before, yeah. Why they have been gone for as long as they have and seemingly the sun is only now blowing up is less obvious. Is it just because that's the timeline on which the sun blowy uppy device works? Maybe. But I'm not sure it's quite that simple. Okay, so we've seen that structure. We've seen... Okay, yeah, we haven't landed at spooky Bramble Fire Rune Island yet. Let's check this out, if we have any time. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's, I forget, does this show up on film? Is that the gimmick? Yeah, it does. Okay. Is this... Can I see myself on camera? Because what would be great would be if I could use this to see exactly where... Is this just blocking the whole passage, or is it something I can avoid by walking the correct direction? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. It doesn't look like I can see myself. At least not clearly enough. What direction are you looking, man? I wish I knew. I'm just gonna, until I start taking damage, and then I will panic and run in a random direction and die. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we can't just sort of do. We gotta actually know where we're going. But that's fine. We were near the end of our time anyway. Science was scienced. That's all that matters. Want a hint that can make this easier? No, I don't think so. Not yet. If I'm getting frustrated. I've mostly dealt with dark energy or ghost matter or whatever the fuck by just, it just not going near it. So when I hit an obstacle that's like, okay, you actually have to know how to, like, navigate around it to get through it, which maybe this is. If I'm getting frustrated and there is a tip that can help, I will ask then. But for now, nah, you can let me be. You can let me fuck up. Okay. Mr. Giant, so hurry down the chimney tonight. I remain a bit flummoxed by the okay, yeah, so the Quantum Moon starts by Giant's thing seemingly consistently, but given that it's quantum, maybe it's actually not consistent, I don't know. Anyway. If you love your Tom, you must be able to set him free. Whoop. Okay. Woo! Okay, so we recognize that. Yeah, we know this one. We've seen this guy. We've been there. Man, I have to assume... Oh, hang on. See if I can pick up the signal of the thing that was inside it. Power shard. 23,000 meters. Okay, so there is some fuckery going on. Oh no, Island Shard is the one we want, right? I'm pretty sure. Can I go straight through here toward it? Can't quite tell. Doesn't seem like I'm making... Well, no, it does seem like it's getting closer. I can't really tell if I'm moving in a consistent direction. Just trying to keep pointed at the signal, which is not that easy, but yeah, it's getting closer. Ooh. Barely getting closer now, though. Yeah, no, now it's getting farther again. Okay. Let me see if I can circle around this thing instead of trying to plow through it. I forgot. I'm glad this thing exists. This will at least give me something to go off of. Now, as I circumnavigate around this, it's staying at a consistent distance. I mean, it's got to be inside this, then. It's got to be at the center. Can I break through if I've got enough momentum? Whoa! Doesn't really seem like it. Can I get to it from above? Whoa, where the fuck am I? My whole screen is just green, interchangeably green. Okay. Get me off the surface of the planet for a second, please. Yeah. It's inside this big boy, it looks like. I wish I could lock onto that the way I can lock onto a celestial body. That would make this a lot easier, I feel. We're gonna go up. We're gonna try and go, like, in and then fall down. Okay, that's it. You gotta go in from above. You can't get in from the side because the water spout is around it. Okay. Alright, so it's not really quantum fuckery or anything. It's fuckery of a slightly more explicable natural phenomenon. Gotcha. Okay. I wish we had a little more. I wish we hadn't wasted quite as much time, but hopefully we can power through the first couple rooms easily enough, just by virtue of having done it before and understanding the general premise. I'm gonna put the fan on. Give me a second. Controller sliding down my keyboard. One problem with putting time travel or quantum mechanics into your setting is people start to overthink the basic things like tornado throw you up. Tornado upchuck you like bad school lunch. Ah yes, a door. Surely I need to find a teleport to the other side. I mean, I've had to do shit like that not infrequently in this game, where it's been like, there's the thing you're trying to get to. Too bad you can't fucking go the way that's right here. You gotta do some wacky shit. Like jump into the fucking anglerfish. Okay. So, we're gonna... Whoa. I'm gonna just keep this in view. If I can just splice myself into a timeline where I'm already on the other side of the tour. Okay, down again. Okay, so then we had this one. Oh, right, I need to walk around the stairs. Okay, okay. So far, functioning as expected. Down the hole. Okay, so now we need a picture of the arch that doesn't have a lack of thingy in view, I believe. So, blue thing. Blue thing. Come on, blue thing. Stop being a narc. Okay, let me try the opposite approach. Blue thing. Arch there. Arch there. Arch there. Come on, man. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, that's gonna get rid of the arch. And that got rid of the blue thing too! Damn you! Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Okay. Let's see the blue thing. Okay. So I can... Oh, okay. Now, if I take a picture with both of them... Okay, hopefully that does what I want. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna try my theoretical assumed solution to this problem. I want to try and get the lower guys and the upper guys. Oh, come on. Nope. 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 Yes. Okay, okay. Do I have the arch out of curiosity? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, so what I wanted to do... Ugh, okay, and I want to keep these in view. I find it? No. Okay, I want to try to find an angle where the picture captures both of these. Oh, come on. Both of these without showing the upper reaches, but I don't know if I can get it above them. You can't just pin one with your eyeballs? Pin one with my eyeballs. That thought does not presently help me. What I'm trying to do is to get this to hold the lower two in place, so I'm free to spin around until I random an upper one and the arch. Because I think if I put it down here and angle the camera up so that it can see these two from below, I think that will stop the upper one from spawning because the picture will be showing it not there. I could be misunderstanding how this works mechanically. Can I get these from the side? Okay. Maybe, okay, I think that does what I want. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, so if I spin... Nope. Nope. Come on, you bitch. Spawn a guy up there. It's not, it ain't spawning a guy. I feel like there's, in the I've got the arch too. I think there's a fundamental misunderstanding here. I think there might be. Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay, I have an idea. Okay. 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 Oh, stay there. Okay, that can see that in the arch. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, I can cross here diagonally. Now, can I... Now I want to get rid of the one that's there. But I think it... Is the camera locking that one in place? Because I'm trying to get one to spawn in front of me without giving up my photo that's showing the arch. Hang on. Okay, that one moved. No! Damn it! I was afraid of that. I was like, I just need this one to stay here. Ah! Oh, wait. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm so fucking scared, man. Huh? No! Huh? Don't you fuck me. Don't you fuck me, Greg. Huh? No! Come on! Huh? Greg, you piece of shit. Okay, we'll try again. Okay. Get as far as I can. Keeping both in view. No, you. I keep looking at you, sir. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And the sun explodes. I'm going straight for this. Please get me into... Oh, I have to... Okay. I don't know how much time I have. I don't think it's a lot. I'm not going to read these out loud in case the sun is, like, already starting to explode a little and it's no longer going to pause time. Now that it's over, you could have gone to the top and spun around until the arch appeared. Okay, that's true, I guess, yeah. Use the photo to help scale the wall. Okay, if I have to do this again, that's what I'll do. Okay. I think that little... maybe that's just lightning. Not the sun exploding. Okay, well, I got a ship log update. These fucking prank lords and their fucking wall rock. You know that phase when everyone was really into rock climbing for like 2 years? That was built during the Nomai's equivalent of that time. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here, so I'm just gonna jump in here and presumably fall into that pool. Okay. Okay. I'm not even sure if those last couple things had new information beyond just, hey, you did our obstacle course and now you understand this neat thing you can do with the camera. Which is valuable knowledge, I'm sure. The rock climbing phase. I remember that, sure. It was like I don't know. I'm not saying it was like a worldwide phenomenon, but like there was a phase when, like, millennials were in, like, their mid-20s, where millennials who, I guess, you know, had enough time and money. You didn't need, like, a ton, but, you know, if you're working, like, 2 jobs, you probably didn't get into rock climbing. But, like, people who had time for an activity in their lives, the 25-year-old millennials got really into rock climbing as a generation, at least in parts of the country. Okay, what does this claim I now know about this? Broken door that used to lead inside. Yeah, alternate, more dangerous route. Okay, yeah, so there's another way to get to Statue Island, which we could look for next. I got an update. Oh, this was also, yeah, so they were launching these probes to find the Eye of the Universe. Oh, yeah, and the thing fell off into the sea, so we can look for that also. Construction yard, yeah. There's more to explore here, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and Gabbro is supposed to be here, too. I haven't... Actually, hang on. Is there a, what's the signal that has the people playing musical instruments? It's this one, right? But I don't think I've seen a signal... Oh, okay. I guess he's down there. Maybe he's underwater. Yeah, let's go see if we can find Gabbro. Before the sun explabros. Ooh. Playing a very soulful woodwind instrument by the sound of it. Oh, he's over here somewhere. Huh. Okay, I didn't come across anyone here that I noticed. But maybe I didn't go... Maybe it's because I didn't cross these rings. Oh, the gravity is fucking my ass right now. Okay. Please just let me park my ship like a normal... Please let this be a normal field trip! With us fucking your ass? No way! Beep beep. I don't think Magic School Bus would have lasted very long on the air if those were the lyrics in the Get out of here. Okay. We got the suit, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Rock climbing was brought up in Ebon Ward. And, yes. Ebon Ward is on a break. It has been for a while now, while Will works on the final adventure in its story. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay, he over there somewhere. Well, I mean, I guess this works. Let's walk across this. Making my way downtown, being underwater, getting hotter, and I'm homebound. I am getting some weird frame rate shenanigans on this planet in points. I'm not sure if it's because of physics or because of, like, water rendering or what. But, like, looking around here, you can see it get chunky at points. He's up on that? Oh, okay. Is there anything else around here? It doesn't matter, ha lamau. Ooh, Brittle Hollow projection stone. Brittle Hollow projection stone. Is there a projector back there? don't know if your ha lamau is that I said something didn't matter that clearly does matter, or if it's just some other fucking nonsense I said, because I say a lot of nonsense. This game always has a problem with frame rate, I see. Is there a projector here? Or just a scroll thing? I see. I guess I can take this all the way back to the thing. I don't care that much right now. I mainly just want to get to my buddy over here. But I don't know if I can from here, because it seems like he's up on a cliff. So let me instead get back on the ship. Oof, yeah, it is chungling. I have actually seen very little frame rate stutter in this game to this point, but like this planet has it bad in certain areas. See? Whoop! Okay. Let me up and out of there. Oh, okay. Is this the campfire where I got sucked into space before, or was that a different one? I genuinely don't remember. Oh. Having some issues with gravitational direction right now. Down here somewhere, buddy? Why am I... Oh my god. Oh, okay. It's because we are actually getting flung into space. Okay, fair enough. That can happen, I suppose. Oh my gentle Jesus. Did he get flung into space too, or... I don't know. Now I've lost the signal. Two islands are interfacing and physics shit is killing the frames. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That's why it's clouded from with fog from the outside. Oh, that makes a lot of sense now. Now that you've said it. Okay, you motherfucker. You... Why? Oh, God. What is up with the gravity around this place? I'm not flying into, like, a beam or anything, am I? I'm just getting, like, tossed around like a fucking ragdoll as soon as I... Look at me, I'm craning my neck to the side, trying to fucking orient myself. Am I gonna have to just fucking, like, eject in the middle of space to try to fall down where this fucking asshole is? Jesus Christmas. Yeah, I don't know how to get to this guy, because I straight up just like can't put the ship down here. It just blasts me away for reasons I can't determine. Oh, hang on. Maybe there's a chance. Oh my god. Oh yeah, like I broke the ship. Oh, is that the sun exploding? I can't tell on this planet because it's got the water sounds all the time. No, I just like fell off and I'm nowhere now. I don't fucking know. This asshole, Gabbro, you better like, I better walk up to you and be like, hey man, here's the meaning of life and also the plot of this entire game when I find you. Because it is absurd the amount of effort that I've had to put in. No, I think that's the sun exploding. Okay, yeah, those are the sun exploding rays. Okay, fair enough, whatever. Get me out of this hellhole. Two islands fucking, their gravities are at war, I see. I think you land on the beach outside and walk to them. When we get our hands on one must imagine Aram happy. Impossible. But hey, no, I'm happy. We beat the Quantum Tower, and I did it without really, like, doing it in the smart way, either. Because, yes, ignoring the existence of the arch until I got to the top would definitely have been the correct thing to do. Okay. So maybe our last trip to Giants Deep for now, if we can actually find this asshole who I hate. And will kill. fucking flute. Use your breath while you still have it before I wring it out of your fucking neck. Jeez. I'm always so happy to see Quantum Moon, like a little friend. Okay. So he's over here. Oh, don't you fucking sass me, tree. Okay. Well, that part at least was very easy this time. Maybe at the beginning of the time loop, the islands aren't tangled up and having their gravity wells fuck each other so hard. Oh yeah, this island, when it's not in the middle of fucking another, yeah. Okay, that was the secret, I guess. Is this the other end of the thing I was trying to walk to before, or a different one? I don't know. Alright, Gabbro. Tell me some good fucking information.
Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it?
Don't tell me about doozies, sir. How much do you want to bet that by the time you come back to your ship, a tornado has tossed it into space? That was very much a random thing. It doesn't normally happen. Oh, I see, I see. It's not supposed to happen, but sometimes it does. I see. Gabbro. Gabbro. Gabbro! So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time anyone else has acknowledged time loop shenanigans. I'm pretty sure the guy at the campfire we started by was like, I don't know what you're talking about, when we told him we exploded and came back to life. Well, you. Have you died lately, or is it just me?
No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. I think it's caused by the islands procreating.
Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. What did you think it was? I figured there'd be some kind of fidgety time business. I wasn't really thinking about what's happening to the shape of time, you know, but a loop makes sense here. Let's go with a loop for now. What if they all know, but everyone other than Gabbro is just fucking with you? If that's the case, then I take it all back. Gabbro is the only true Gabbro, and it's everyone else who I will strangle. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asked if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. Here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. Okay. Well, that preemptively answered the question I was about to raise, which I was like, oh, I assumed the only reason I could perceive time loopery is because I, like, mind melded with the statue at the museum, so how does he know? But, yeah, okay. If he found one here, that makes sense. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it'd seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's gonna be my leading theory. But if you find out anything new about the statues and the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? You know what? I take it all back. Gabbro not only knows about the time loop, he's interested in my thoughts and feelings and, like, what's going on in my life. So, yeah, no, we're chill now. I found something. Nice, what you got for me? I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? Oh, it only breaks apart at the start of each loop. Interesting. Okay. Didn't realize that. Thought it was just broken for a long time. Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slade or Feldspar would do. Pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. That is interesting information.
You ever watched a cyclone for so long? It started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. Then they'll throw you into fucking space.
I found something. I found your quantum poem. Oh, I see. Okay, that's funny. I didn't put together that that was its nature, but yeah, the lines rearrange their order each time. That's funny. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that, like, shows up and scares the daylights out of you. Those are the only things I found, right? Okay, yeah. What else can we talk about? What are you doing out here?
Oh, what are any of us doing here, really?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water, has my island start fucking another one and throwing all the gravity off and dropping the frame rate. Then, less peaceful. What should I explore on Giant Steep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. I guess we didn't rewrite this dialogue tree to acknowledge the one you'd already done. What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? When you use your words together, they form meaning. Are you Gabbro or Gab-Fo? I was on the beach at Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway, you'll see. What's up with this planet? Ah, I know, right? Oh, you meant like, tell you more about it? Oh, I gotcha. Well, Giant Steep is massive and mostly water, no surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You see the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. Where's your ship?
That's a good question.
It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. Be pretty nuts. Hope it's not lonely. Oh. Gabbro. Yeah, I take it back. Gabbro, I'm fine with Gabbro. I like Gabbro. I just wish his islands weren't engaging in raucous sexual intercourse with the dock island. Okay. What else are we gonna explore out here? Oh, Ollie Gladman subscribed. Thank you. Nice to see you again. What? Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. So it also appears to highlight the juice when it passes through it. Okay, so I assume then that, yeah, that appears to be covering the entire extent of that. I don't think I can walk through there. You know what they say about loose floating tornado islands. Waggle, waggle. Oh yeah, it's like that whole section of tunnel. I subscribed on the first. This is just the first stream I caught since then. Don't worry, it's like I've been streaming very infrequently the past couple months, just because mainly I've been so exhausted from con shit. That's not something I have. It's not something I've ever really had to ever really been doing before this. Now, this was where, right, we were trying to walk through here and we got melted. I don't know, we can give this another try. See if there's anything we can accomplish here. Didn't realize you were a con man. Oh no, who conned you? The name's Lanley, Lyle Lanley, and I've sold monorails to Brockway, Ogdenville, and North Haverbrook, and by gum, it put them on the map. Okay. So, we've seen that this kind of does a little, like, green puff when it passes through ghost jizz. So, I guess we can use this in a more direct way to try and scout ahead. Mono means one, and rail means rail. Okay, I guess this is just, if you take the right tunnel, you die. If you take the left tunnel, you're fine. But where do I disembark? Can I hop out here and make it over to this? I'm gonna hope that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, we're being cheeky now, are we? Okay. Dead ahead has ghost jizz. That way looks clear. That way also. Okay. Like we're okay going this far. I just realized I don't even really know where I'm going. I'm kind of just trying to, like, go in a direction further from where I initially was. Okay, hang on. Can I circle around through here? Okay, I can't go that way. Can't go that way. No, it doesn't look like that's, Can I get somewhere by walking along here? That's just my ship back over there. I'd like to get to this, whatever the fuck this is. The glowy Polynesian volcano goddess looking whatever. Go that way. Oh, can I go straight across here by this campfire? Oh. I'm gonna assume this is Gabbro. Trip 4, entry number whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Ha ha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, giants deep. You just got Feldspar. Oh no, it's Feldspar. I don't remember voices I gave any of them by name, but I know one of them was like a cowboy, so this is gonna be a cowboy. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gossen about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. I'm gonna get it. Okay. But this was where I could, yeah, so I can't go through here. I can't go through there. I can go this way, but that's just the way I came, I think. Yeah, can't pass through there. Is there any way I can get toward that? We about to get thrown into space? Oh, maybe I can get there if we're in space. That'd be neat. Not sure. Is that on a course to hit us? Probably. Yeah, here we go. Okay, well, this is the first time it's been like, oh, okay, this is very clearly and definitively, like, the island is being picked up and moved. Previously, I have not been able to tell that that's been exactly what's going on. Okay, so with that being the case, oh, nope. All right, well, that was my window of opportunity. Oh, Now, no, hang on. Some more shit's happening. Okay, yeah, we fell back down. We fell back down. But I don't even really know what I'm trying to get to, so I'm not sure how much it matters. Hang on. That's... Does this have the jizz? Yeah, okay, that way has the jizz. We came this way. But I lost my... Oh. I see. My ship got drunk and fell over. Can I even get back to that? Ow. I don't know. Oh. I mean, this is just out here. Yeah, I don't really know... Yeah, I don't exactly know what my goal is in this space to begin with. I found the tape recording by walking in closer to there, but like, oh. Okay, that's this. Okay, so my ship ended up over there. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know that I can get back to my ship. Is my goal to get into this thing from the top? Is that a thing that does something? I'm not sure. But it doesn't look like there's any way I can go straight through here. Not unless we're in space and I can float above the ghost jizz. But I'm not sure there is anything else. Like, I'm most intrigued by this orange-red thing, but I don't really know... Is that even, like, a thing I can get into? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is there anything I can do with my ship wedged where it is? Because the gravity is way too strong for me to, like, just kind of YOLO float back to it. I don't know. I think I might just be fucked for this one. Walk up on here and get at it from a higher perch or something, but I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, swim around or something. We haven't explored much underwater yet. Anything interesting? Island shard, we know. Could go looking for the other two distress beacons at some point. Space radio. We found the satellite, or a satellite. Don't know what it's for. Yeah, I don't see any other signals. Can I force myself further underwater? Probably until I get to that current he was mentioning. There's the electric the electric slide that they were mentioning. They said, like, the probe, the thing that broke off from the thing is somewhere underwater, and it's got electric jism near it. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything useful without access to my ship. Unfortunately, I don't know how to kill myself efficiently either. I guess, can I get into this tornado and get flung into space at all? Is that on the table? Or is this just gonna push me out? It looks like it's just pushing me out. Yeah, the hop emote is great. One of the Oz's of all time. And there's no just kill yourself button. There's no ISAT knife, it would seem. Is this to be my life? Assistant pig keeper. Can I get into this from below and get shot into space? Let's find out together. Woogity woogity. Oh, okay, 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 here we go, here we go. Alright, okay, okay. Unknown. 7,000 meter. I don't think I can make it 7 kilometers with just my suit. Oh, I'm falling anyway. Yeah! We did it. Okay. Fucking ouch. Oh, there's nothing to be upset about. I got to experience the majesty of space. Now, I wish my ship had not gotten kidnapped. That does annoy me. Anything else to do? It's a mystical space typhoon. It kind of is. Yeah, no, fair. That thing's got the power to destroy exactly 1 spell or trap card. Okay. Well, how long have I been going? About 3 hours. I feel like I've got a little more in me, but I'm not sure what I want to do next. I think I'll stick to Giant's Deep. But really, if you could do something real quick to permanently unlock a quick reset option, would you be interested? I'll think about it. It actually hasn't really come up much. Usually, I can just kill myself pretty easily. Giant's Deep is just a little trickier than most locations for that purpose. Because the excess gravity means if you get separated from your ship, you may just be in non-interactable space where there's not a lot you can do. But if I know to beeline for a tornado and just shoot myself into space in future, that I can probably do. Yeah, so let's go underwater in the ship this time. Yeah, so there's like a thingy in there that's clearly of interest that you can't get to. This is the current that doesn't let you pass further down. Okay, so that's a puzzle to solve, presumably. How do you build up enough speed straight down to bypass that? If I try something just really simple. No, you lose too much velocity when you hit the water to possibly just cannonball yourself like that. It's probably something a little more clever than that. Oh, you know what we can do though? Let's look for the statue island and see if we've got any purchase on trying to find the secret prank route that the kids were using. And real quick, look at this from a little higher up to see, is there anything else that I, like, theoretically could get to? Like, I guess there's the red thing is up here exposed, but I don't know what I would do with it. Is it a signal? No, that's just Gabbro. Yeah, I don't really know what that's for, or like what I would accomplish by getting there. I could wait around for this to be in space and try and get over the Grimbus What do you mean my fuel tank and upper hull? What damaged them? What, pray tell? Harumph. Okay, this is statue. Yeah, the one with the connected things. Okay. Okay. Let's land here again. Guess I'll try to repair my fucking ship. Can't actually see any. Oh, there's a damage zone up there. I'm not gonna be able to though, because the gravity's too high for me to get up there. Nah, whatever. My ship will probably just get snatched up by a fucking tornado like last time. It's not even gonna matter. Okay. So the kids did not really give any hint as to how else they were getting down there. It could be a thing you need to do in space. But let's first... Okay. That's the matter. What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? It's a huge risk to take. Specifically told us not to do that. Okay, so that's the stuff down there. Okay. Is this specifically for the purpose of getting thrown into space? I don't know exactly if those glowy pads are intended to be like, stand here for a tornado, or if they're just like, hey bud, did you know there are tornadoes sometimes? It seems like there's one encroaching on us right now. The fact that there's these rings above them makes me think maybe you are supposed to stand exactly there. But I don't know when the tornadoes come to each of these islands, so I don't really want to just like wait around for that to happen. Well, I don't see anything else on the surface here. Let's just quickly... No, we know what the island shard is. There's no signals. You can use them to Venmo a tornado and bribe it to coming closer, but your account it empty. Okay, the door that doesn't work is down there. Put a triangle on my tree. Okay. So... Exit ship to... Oh, I see. Fuel tank damaged, upper hull damaged, so you can't lift off in this state. Well, there's not a whole fucking lot I can do about that, guys. It's too heavy. I can't get up there. Man, this planet fucking sucks. All the time. Oh, wow. Yeah, there it goes. Well, Poland can into space. All right, well, I'm in space now. I might as well see if I can do anything in space with this thing. Is there like a secret underneath way in here? Not that's gonna work. Okay, so the island goes all the way underwater and then is slowly buoyed back up, it looks like. Trying to see, can I get... Oh, hang on, maybe. Is this... Okay, well, kind of looks like we did the thing we wanted to do anyway, so... Awesome. This is the door that doesn't work, right? Or the door that doesn't open from this side. Yeah, okay, so the door was broken from this side. Yeah, statue workshop. Okay. Well, everything worked out better than expected. This planet still sucks, though. Island's fucking tanking my frame rate. Stealing all the fuel from my ship if it's not stealing my ship itself. Can't have shit in Detroit. Tornado.
Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue?
When pairing... Oh shit, these statues have Bluetooth. The statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Okay. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Okay, so, like, that answers something, sort of. Doesn't inherently really answer the time loop, per se. The memory storage part, okay. None of these are writings or interactable. Oh, this is a diagram, I see. Look at statue, it send to the thing, it beam back to you. Okay. Krongats. Thank you, Rainbow Phase. Krongats to you, too. Ash Twin Projection Stone, you say? I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Statue, watch me take a poopy. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of an equipment failure. Okay. Event of an equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought about that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Okay. I'm gonna need to review what I know about the Ash Twin Project. Whether that involved the sun exploding device. The fact that they activate in the event of an equipment failure is interesting. Kind of makes you... I mean, I could be drawing an incorrect conclusion because I have too little information and I'm sticking together the only Lego blocks I have, but it makes me wonder if the cannon, the fact that the cannon is firing right at the start of the time loop, if that's like, that's the equipment failure that caused the masks to activate in the first place. And so it's not that the thing fires and blows up at the beginning of the time loop, it's that the time loop was begun because that happened. The cannon, yes. There is always a lighthouse. Okay, is there anything else in here, or just this, this plot reveal? Hang on. This is a projection stone. What does this projector show? I see. So, hang on. There's two next to each other. Nothing, nothing, one, nothing, nothing, one. Yeah, so it looks like, if I'm understanding this, this would seem to imply that there are 3 of them active. We only know of 2, though. Mine and Gabro's. So who else is having memories uploaded here? Also, the memory transference explains certain things, but if we were simply reliving memories, we wouldn't be getting to do different things each time. So there must also be an element of just real-ass, like, time travel as well. It can't just be that, like, we're, you know, viewing memories repeatedly while time is actually functioning normally. At least I don't think that would explain what we know so far. It doesn't look like there's anything else in here. But I don't know, that seems like, I mean, that's a pretty good reveal to end a session on, I would think. I don't know what I want to do next. I have many leads that I could still follow. You know what, before we actually end, though, God, can I even get back to... Oh, yeah, I should be able to get back to my ship. I opened the regular door, right? Yeah, I think I can just walk up. Unless it got stolen by the tornado. I don't have to fly anywhere. I just want to go and review my web stream. Rolled Goats is now following. Welcome. Roll your own goats, bro. Oh, okay, so these do stuff while you're in space, these little tornado pads. But what? How does this function? Oh, you stand in these to not get flung into space. It holds you in place. Oh, that's thoughtful of them. Too bad my ship's fucking gone! Oh, maybe it's not gone. Maybe that's where I left it. I'll believe it when I see it. I'd like to get back to my Pepe Sylvia board to review what we know about the Ash Twin project. I feel I'm getting, like, you know, inch by inch closer to having some notion of, like, the plot behind this game. Okay, it did steal my ship, but I think I can still get into it as long as I line this up correctly. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Okay, so this will be our tomb. Let's just go ahead and view ship log. Oh, this is our first edge. I thought we knew more about this already. Within Ash Twin. Has this not been referenced anywhere else? Towers were built for the... Okay, so it feels like some things that maybe should have connections to this don't have them marked, but... Yeah. These seem to be energy readings, but I've never seen this kind on Earth. Oh, yeah, okay. We haven't looked after the interloper yet. That's probably worth doing. Feldspar found a way to reach the core of Giant's Deep. I don't remember if Feldspar is like alive and someone we can talk to, or if he's like a legendary former explorer. Hang on. Oh, there's actually an Outer Wilds Ventures frequency we haven't found yet. Chasing down frequencies would probably be... Yeah, there's like guys we just haven't even talked to yet. That's probably a good idea, to be honest. We could start with that. Why is this still a question mark? I thought I did the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, no, this is a different... Oh. This tower, located on Brittle Hollows. Oh, okay, that's different from the Tower of Quantum Trials, obviously. You haven't found the central spoke of the Ash Twin stuff, but it's color-coded orange. I see. I see. High Energy Lab, also on... that's on the Ember Twin. Oh, within Ash... Oh, right. I forgot the Ash Twin is separate from the Ember Twin. I was thinking the Ash Twins, like, that's both of them, but no. I think we didn't find anything when we actually landed on the Ash Twin. Saw the probe tracking. It looks like the module is underwater. Yeah, that looks like it's at the core of this place, the ocean depths. There's more to explore in the construction yard, allegedly. Feldspar, right. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. So I guess I could go and try and obstacle course past the anglerfish. I don't know how many layers of Oreo goodness you have to pass through to get to something interesting there. It's at least 2. Yeah, the harmonica music. So I forget, was the harmonica... Did they say Feldspar was the one who is like... is the one who plays harmonica? Because that would make sense if he's just stuck inside of the Bramble Bobamble because of all the fish. Yeah, we can go looking for him. We can chase down signals. We could go back to Brittle Hollow and see if I can figure out how to get up into that tower now. Someone told you what the instrument means at the start of the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'll have to refresh my memory of. It'd be a little easier if I was playing this like day after day instead of, oh, that was a good session. I'll play this again in another 4 weeks. You want to know what they said, or at least who that person was, the person who told you the info? Sure. Yeah, because that's just stuff that I just don't happen to remember because it's been too long since I did the initial running around and talking to everyone on Timberhearth. Control module received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. Yeah, and it launched with too much power and blew up. And that's happening at the start of the person. A lady with a banjo in the starting town on a swinging chair. Okay. 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 Many green wonders up there. In these final moments before the sun is upon us. Yeah. We'll go around, we'll look for signals. Man. I mean, I guess at a certain point, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and revisit stuff that stumped me before. Like trying to get into the tower on Brittle Hollow, and trying to get past the anglerfish, and trying to get into the high energy lab by just fucking hauling ass right from the beginning of the loop. Yeah. But there's other stuff we just haven't even looked at yet. We haven't gone looking for the other escape pods. We haven't looked at signals. We haven't even looked for all of our friends yet. Yeah. We'll do the easy stuff first until it is clear that there is no way to progress without doing something hard. Also, we haven't looked at the Interloper. I don't think we've looked at Hollow's Lantern. Oh, they do actually note the existence of the station around Giant's Deep also. Much to look at, much to consider. Oh. Reset loop and quit to main menu. Yes, I suppose that's a thing I can do in future if I want to do that. It's not exactly hidden, no. Yeah, it just didn't occur to me for whatever reason. It's not exactly hidden. Oh, dot, dot, dot. No, that unsaved progress. What? Why? Why would it do that? What? Oh. Ugh. Hang on. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, where the fuck is save and quit, then? Do I have to fucking off myself before I can stop playing the game? Progress is just things you learn. That's what I thought, but I'd also like to have the progress reflected in my schwingle here. Does that mean... No, rumor mode. Ash Twin Project. Still got this, though. No, okay, it seems like it kept it, because I only just got this stuff on this most recent loop. And it seems to still be here. Okay, yeah, no, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Whew. Because it's true, yeah, learning things is still slower than the fast reset I meant. Okay, then sure, tell me what the fast reset is. Let me go into this again. I may as well know, through task. Let's talk to Gabbro again. Oh, does he have, is he like, oh yeah. You know, the thing about time loops is, all of us are actually born with a bomb embedded in our brains, and you can just detonate that whenever you want. Do you know that? That's kind of fucked up. Hey, buddy, you tried killing yourself yet? Really should. This is like halfway between Peter Griffin and Patrick Warburton. Here, we're gonna just zoom at him at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Alright, you fuck, where are you? I shouldn't call Gabbro you fuck. Pick up all traveler instruments simultaneously. Oh, okay. Well, I got an achievement that I very much was not into. Yeah, they're all lined up. That's really funny. I bet that one's a real fucking asshole to try and get. You probably gotta do a lot of, like, test and, you know, trial and error to figure out what's an angle that can make that work at what part of the time loop. But, nope. Sometimes you can just be like, never mind, I'm great. Hey, Gabbro, what do I want to do if I want to end it all? Oh, okay. You learned death via meditation. Now that's an option in your pause menu. Okay. That's nice. I'm not sure that I care for that not being just a thing you can do always from the beginning. Hang on, one last thing before we end. Let me look for this, this banjo lady. I remember vaguely the character who went through all the other explorers and what instruments they are known to play and, like, where they are expected to be. It's you, right? Okay, yeah. Bert's drums. Rebeck, we've met. Gabbro, we've met. We haven't met Chert yet, I don't think. Feldspar's harmonica. Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Okay, yeah. And so Feldspar has been gone for a while. Okay. Now, why... Okay, yeah. Now we do this.
Okay. With that little postscript, we have outered our wild. We have learned things.
I think next time, yeah, we're gonna go signal hunting, including looking for Chert, who I think we haven't met yet, unless I'm forgetting him. I know we met Rebeck before, because that's the one on Brittle Hollow. Remember to raid, yes. We're gonna look for our friends, and maybe the other escape pods, because we know there are 2 others. And then, if no other options to progress are apparent, we will try and dodge the anglerfish, and or we will try and run our asses into the high energy lab or do something on Brittle. Like, we'll actively look at places we've gotten stuck before. And yes, while I'm thinking of it, we're gonna lose the music for a second because Outer Wilds has no option to continue playing audio while it is out of focus, as far as I can tell. I'm just going to fire up my Raiderino here. I hope there's probably a faster way to do this, but okay. Raid channel. Piff and Chula are you know, Chula I think has raided me several times. I'm going to raid Chula, who is currently playing Power Wash Simulator. So if you want to solve the mysteries of the universe in a more mundane way, just take some time, zone out, and wash some fucking statues or garages or whatever. You'll have a great time. When am I gonna stream next? I don't know. But it's possible I will become a little more frequent again now that I'm done with conventions for the year. But I don't want to make any promises. This whole year, the story of this year has been I have been stretched a little too thin. I've been juggling like 1 to 2 more ongoing long-term things I'm trying to do than I have time to make progress on all at once. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else. I would really like to reduce the number of different pots I have boiling, but I don't know that I want to give up anything. I don't know. Yeah, Quantum streams. Only streams when you forget about him. That's the rule. I have to let all the subs expire so that no one ever gets any value out of them. You can use your custom emotes, but only in a dead chat with no stream. So yeah, we will see when I next stream, but like this is gonna probably continue to be my mainstream game. I don't know that I want to commit to streaming Silksong, as popular as it would probably be, because I don't know if I want to like limit myself to only being able to progress in that when I'm streaming. I don't know. But I'm like obviously deep enough. I'm gonna finish this game. Yeah, expect to see more in future. But probably don't expect a schedule. It'll just happen when it happens. And I appreciate everyone who came to watch, especially everyone who followed and subbed today. And I'm gonna send you over to Chula. I'll see you next time on Blast Enough. Have a good space, everyone. Bye.